What is up? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe for more Milwaukee tool videos. This week will be a little bit different. I kind of want to get in as many videos as I can, keep them short, simple, and sweet. That way, if you're looking out right now when there's deals going on, you want to get something for somebody, that tradesperson, that blue collar person, you can kind of go out and look at some of these smaller Milwaukee items. So in today's video, we are going to look at the new Milwaukee Top Off tool. This is the 2847-20. They showed this to us over at the Pipeline event, and I've had some questions on some of their inverters or power supplies, and we'll get into this one. I'll show you what's the difference between the new one and the old one, because they are by no means, really that similar. They're actually two different products that you can use for different situations. So I'll get into all that, kind of the power that you get with this one. Or if you need more power, I'll show you that other top off that might be a little more beneficial. Just depends on what you need it for. All right, so like I said, this is a top off, and we are dealing with, and what I like is that you actually get the charger brick and cable with it. This is what it is basically. This is the new top off. And what's neat about this one, not only is it super small, super compact, and like I said, what I like is that you actually get the brick and cable with it. This is a 100-watt cable, always good to have. It's 3 feet. And this brick right here is a 65 or 67 watt charger. 65. So you got a 65 watt charger here, 100 watts here, which is going to come into play. And there's a reason that they give it to you. On this right here, you're going to see indicators because it is a M18 charger as well. That's why I'm saying you're going to utilize, the charger with it. This is not just to top off other equipment. It actually works as a standalone, the most compact M18 charger that they have. Now you have 2 USB-C ports, so there is no USB-A, there is no AC outlet on this. So keep that in mind if you guys are looking at these little inverters, little top offs for work. What this one's going to be more for is charging your tablets and charging your phones and all that, which they both do. The old one does it too. But with that 100 watts, it's going to give you much faster charging on those devices. But it can also charge your laptop, MacBook at a really good speed as well. And it does basically reverse charging. It charges both ways. So if you notice here, this one's rated for 15 watts out, and this one's rated for 100 watts. But you have the bi-directional arrows right there. So if you were to grab an M18 and you want to charge a tablet or a laptop on a job site, you would just go in, plug it in, and you do have that 100-watt indicator right here on the plug, the USB-C cable, and now we are fast charging at 100 watts here. Now if you take the brick, not only is this actually a really good charger for 65 watts, if you just want to plug in your device into the wall, if you plug this in and then you plug into the bi-directional outlet right here, you're going to see that it lights up, and this one's already charged. This battery right here is fully charged. So it can charge your M18s through the wall instead of carrying around one of the bigger charging kits, right? So that's the benefit there, is you can quickly top off any devices or laptops, and you can quickly top off any of your M18s, and it can charge these in under 2 hours. It has ratings here for your M12, for your 12.0s, your 5.0s, and your 2.0s. A 12.0 will run you about 230 minutes. A 5.0, something around there, is going to give you 105 minutes to fully charge that M18, and so on and so forth. And then obviously, depending on the amp hour, is how many times you can charge. said device, like any tablets or anything like that. So really cool. I think this is really neat. If you need a portable charger, I have a bunch of battery banks that I carry with me on trips. I do take at least 2 to work with me in case I forget to charge my tablet or I'm using my phone a lot that day and I need to top it off. But if you don't carry those or you don't want to carry those, you can simply carry one of these. And if you have a lot of M18s on your truck already, which is always going to be the convenient thing with the Milwaukee tools, is you already have a ton of batteries. So that's where this makes the most sense. Now, this is $99, just like the other top off that they offer. The benefit here is you get the fast charger brick and cable with it, which I think is a big plus when you're buying this. But obviously there is no outlet. You can't plug anything in. And if you were to buy the old or other top off, this is the difference here. A lot bigger, but this runs at, I think it's rated for 100 watts continuous, which again is great for laptops. You kind of need that to properly charge a laptop of any kind of MacBook, anything like that. I think it peaks at 115, where this one is a 175 watt top off. So that's why they can put the outlet on this one, that AC outlet. So if you were to, and what I use it for a lot is, charging devices. So that's what these top offs are for, charging devices, charging tablets. I use this when I'm not close to an outlet and I can, charge my phone up. This one has the USB-C and USB-A there, which are not rated at 100 watts. As a matter of fact, that USB-C port, which is always going to be your faster port if you have a USB-A and a USB-C on any device or charger, that one's capped off at 45 watts. So technically the new one will charge up to 100 watts. Again, great for bigger devices, but this one you're capped off at 45 watts. And again, this one having the outlet doesn't mean, and I'm only saying this because I've had these questions, doesn't mean you can power any heavy equipment. I do HVAC. You cannot run any vacuum pumps, any recovery machines, any heavy duty, equipment. And it doesn't really make sense to use that plug to drain this battery to charge another battery. So like, this is really only good for, again, you're going to be charging bigger devices, which is like laptops and all that kind of stuff, where you get the 175 watts. But what I would use it for, and what it's unique for, is, powering, like a TV or a monitor or a desktop or something of that nature, where you would need that AC outlet with, this one not having that outlet and you're strictly using the USB-C. But these ports were just really good for phones and nothing else. You would need the AC outlet to charge your laptop. And, like I run a TV off of it a lot, a monitor, stuff like that. That's why I still use this one. This one's just really cool. And I've been using it a lot to charge these M18s when I need to quick charge them, because it charges them pretty quick. You leave it there for an hour and it's fully charged. You can also not only charge the battery through the wall outlet, you can charge your M18, but if you don't want to drain the battery, you just want to have it ready to go, kind of like with other power banks that I have that you can plug in and output to charge a phone and charge that battery bank. You can do that with this too. So you're charging the M18, which is what you would take with you to charge on the go. And then you can also have this outlet here. Now it's only going to be 15 watts, so it's better for like phones and stuff, but you can also just charge your device while you're charging your M18 simultaneously. So just to show you, it is charging and the M18 is charging as well. So you can simultaneously, with this setup, again, I like that it's included the cable and the brick, you can actually charge the M18 or have it just ready. Unless it's dead, you can charge it from dead, or you can just have it topped off already and then plug in your device. Like if you're able to take a break and just be by an outlet and then unplug everything and take it with you, and you are fully charged. And this is a cool little USB-C cable here. It's like a mini keychain one. that's magnetic and stuff. So if you guys are interested in the gadgets and cables and electronics that I use, check out the tool link down below or go to my website, reliablehvacr.net. Also get you some HVAC Nights merch. I've been asked about this. We also have hats and everything. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can do so at the merch store at my website. Everything is listed there. I try to keep it organized for you guys. And if you go to my tool link, there is a Reliable Tech section, because I do have a YouTube channel for this stuff. But just if you want to know what chargers I use, what battery banks I use, anything that's not specifically tools, it'll be in that tool link there in the Reliable Tech section. But just kind of wanted to show this to you guys. I thought it was really cool. I was excited to get it. And I've just been using it to top off the batteries here in the garage. And again, you can, plenty of times when our power goes out, I tend to grab these top offs, and I always have a bunch of batteries ready to go and I can charge up. And if the power goes out overnight, I just keep this by my bedside and I can top off, you know, my phone and everything. So I'm going to leave this down in the YouTube links, right? Go check those out. I try to keep those up to date, and check it out for yourself. Go check out, like I said, they're 99 bucks, so it's not bad. Super convenient, but they don't do as much as some people think they do. For anything equipment wise, or you need to charge a bunch of stuff or run like pumps and all that, you would need to get some sort of small generator. Anything in like the 1,000 to 2,000 watt range would be good for smaller equipment. And these that are like closer to 100, they typically just do small electronics, right? So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching these videos, and let me know if this was helpful. I just want to kind of put out these quick reviews that kind of just show you what's out there, because you might not know, because I don't know of all these different things. I barely learned about the older Top Off not too long ago, and I had to get it, and then the new one came out, so I'm just showing you guys, and I thought it was cool. So again, I appreciate you guys, and see ya.